10 popular species of Salvia. A very familiar plant, Scarlet Sage, Salvia spendens, also known simply as red salvia, is technically a tropical perennial, but it is more commonly grown as an annual. The species plant has bright scarlet flowers, but there are also cultivars that offer white, salmon, pink, lavender, burgundy, and orange flowers. Mealycup Sage, Salvia farinacea, comes in a variety of blue, purple, and lavender cultivars, including the popular Victoria Blue and Evolution. Victoria Blue has genuinely blue flowers, which is somewhat unusual and thus highly desirable. Texas Sage, Salvia coccinea, is another red-flowered salvia, but there are also cultivars with pink and coral flowers. Summer Jewel Pink is one of the prettiest of the salvias, a smaller plant 20 inches that blooms with dainty but profuse flowers from late spring to early fall. It is most commonly grown as a perennial in warm climates, but can also be used as an annual if seeds are started indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. Woodland Sage, also known as violet sage, is a perennial form of salvia that blooms from June to September with various hues of purple and lavender. These vigorous plants bear lance-shaped leaves and many spikes of purplish-blue blooms. Many gardeners deadhead the spent flowers or trim them with pruning shears, but they sometimes bloom throughout the summer even without deadheading. Removing the spent flowers keeps the plant looking tidier. Popular cultivars include Marcus, Caradona, Sensation, and Blue Hill. Autumn Sage, Salvia greggii, is a perennial, shrubby form of salvia that blooms in summer through early fall with hot pink flowers. Two popular cultivars are Wild Thing, which has pink-hued flowers and is considered a more cold-hardy plant, and Raspberry Delight, which blooms with flowers that are deeper pink color. Common sage, the familiar culinary herb, is also a member of the Salvia genus. Common sage is a woody-stemmed perennial that works both in an herb garden or as an ornamental plant in border gardens or rock gardens. The lavender-blue flowers bloom on spikes in June. This plant will sprawl unless it receives full sun. Pineapple sage, Salvia elegans, is a shrubby tender perennial that earns its name due to the pineapple-like scent that is evident when the leaves are crushed. The wispy scarlet red flowers bloom from late summer to mid-fall. Some gardeners grow this plant in containers and overwinter them indoors. This plant tolerates light shade and may prefer it in very warm climates. Mexican bush sage, Salvia leucantha, is an evergreen perennial with a shrubby growth habit, blooming with purple or white and purple flowers from late summer until frost. The grayish-green leaves have a velvety texture and appearance, and the flowers are unusually attractive and profuse, making the plant a favorite for late-season container gardens. Butterflies and hummingbirds are very fond of this plant. Divinorum sage, known among its enthusiasts simply as salvia, is rarely grown as an ornamental. While it has attractive purple flowers, the plants don't bloom readily, and the 3 to 5 foot tall stalks are prone to breaking. But this form of salvia is nonetheless very popular among certain counterculture groups, thanks to a substance contained in the leaves that produces hallucinatory visions. The plant has a long history of use by shamans of the Mazatec tribes of southern Mexico, who use the leaves to produce a potion used in divination ceremonies. Today, there is considerable interest in the hallucinatory properties of this plant for recreational and frequently illegal use. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.